Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter, Jnana Vijnana Yogam. The knowledge about the Apara Prakriti and the Para Prakriti. Para Prakriti is the maker and Apara Prakriti is the made. The maker himself has become, appears as the made. This appearance because of the Apara Prakriti. So when this maker himself is appearing as though becoming the made, there will be any effect or change in the maker. The answer to this question is no. But generally, if you see, the plastic itself has become this clip. Suppose this much of plastic. Now that round shape, semi-solid plastic has molded into this clip. When this happened, the round shape semi-solid plastic, now it is not appearing. That form and that status of liquidity, semi-liquid, is not appearing here, gone. Of course, this plastic only, but there is some change happened, or the clay itself has become and appearing as the pot. Before this pot shape, the clay may be in the round shape, in a semi-solid form, but now that semi-solid form and the round form, spherical form, has gone. But substance is same clay only. Another example, this round shaped gasket is now become the 8 shape gasket. When it become and appearing as the shape 8, the round 0 shape has gone. Now in this way, this maker, who is the material cause and the intelligent cause, the Ishvara, he also undergoes any kind of these modifications. Because just now I said that the maker itself appearing become as the made. But in the case of this Para Prakriti, the Paramatma, no modification will happen in him. But modifications as though happened appears. Just they appear because of the The inner potential power of the Paramatma is called Maya. His potential power, that Maya just simply projects. When we say Maya projects, that particular projection will be is an illusion, or it is, even though appears as it is there, as if it is there, but it is not really there. So this projection and unreal appearance is because of this Maya Shakti, and that unreal projection is called Mithya, which is appearing, but in fact it is not there. Now today, Lord Krishna is going to talk about this Maya and talk about this unmodified, unchanged principle of his own essential nature, that is Para Prakriti. So these 2 points are going to come today, but I just given a small introduction like. Now let us read the 11th mantra, which we have just started seeing in the last class. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Balam Balavatam Chaham Kamaraga Vivarjitam Dharma Viruddho Bhuteshu Kamosmi Bharatarshabha. I have given the general meaning of this shloka already. From the shloka number 9 onwards, 8 onwards, Lord Krishna started explaining his glory, how you can recognize the glory of this Ishvara, the Ishvara Swarupam. He told the important topic in this chapter is the Ishvara Swarupam. And not only this chapter, this Shatkam. For a sample to you to recognize my glory, my Vibhuti, my Swarupam, because I am not separately standing somewhere, but what I am, I only appearing as many in front of you and to you, and in fact I am only in your body, I am only in your mind, I am only appearing as everything. So it is impossible to enumerate these innumerable forms of me, but still, Arjuna, I will give you few samples. So he started telling from the Panchamahabhutas and then slowly comes down to the living beings. So there he started telling that I am the taste in the water, the essence taste of the water. I am the shining power light is, I am in the sun, and I am the Omkara of the essence of the Vedas and the Gayatri Mantra, and I am the sound principle in the sky, and I am the smell principle in the earth. And after telling about these Panchamahabhutas, then he is coming to the individual, the living beings, in whoever may be, the tejas, whatever the valor, the power you see, that is only, sorry, the next point is, I am only the light and the heat in the fire. After that only he is coming to the, I am the austerity, the self-imposed discipline in the people who do the tapas. In the tapasvis, I am the tapas. And in fact, to say, I am the life force in all the living beings, Arjuna. Then, in 10th shloka, he says, I am the intelligence in the highly intelligent people, and I am the tejas in the tejasvinam. That means the powerful, valorous, and talented people, their physical and mental strength and the power I am only. So, and then in the 11th shloka, Bhagavan said, I am the strength, physical strength particularly, what he told in the previous shloka, the physical strength and the mental, the physical power and the mental power. That specially again here telling in a different words, with a different words. What he said before, I am the tejas, I am the tapas in the tapasvis, and I am the intelligence in the all intelligent people. I am the shining power, valor in all the powerful people. Now, same thing here. I am the strength in the strongest people. And that strength is what kind of strength? There are so many strong people, and those who use their strength for destruction purpose, and some use that for construction purpose. But I am telling you surely, Arjuna, if I say that I am the strength, you may think that I am the both negative and positive strength in the people. Then everybody will take an advantage. So I don't want the people to misunderstand the adharma and the negative power and the destructive power also I am. So therefore I myself giving the clause that strength in the strongest people. What kind of strength? That is kama raga vivarjitam strength, balam. That means whose strength is not because of the fulfilling their desires in whatever means, and trying to possess them and protect them by greediness, also they will show the strength. But that negative strength of kama raga purita strength, balam, I am not. So kama raga vivarjitam balam, balamatam aham asmi. Now here one or two more points we have to see that what is the meaning of kama. Kama means desire. Desire, another Sanskrit name is called Trishna. Trishna. The Trishna, desire about the whatever I am not having. Okay, aprapta vastushu, vishayeshu, aprapta vishayesu, praptyardham, which are not there with me, I want to get them. For that, whatever I put efforts, and that Trishna is called desire. That Trishna is called desire. That means trying to achieve that which I don't have. Shankara says here, Kamaha means Trishna, asannikrishneshu vishayeshu. That means which I don't have with me. Then what is Raga? Prapta vishayeshu mamakaraha bandhaha is called Ragam. I got it already, but I become more possessive of it, more greedy of it, and more attached to it. So then that is called Raga. So Kama Raga, where there is no this kind of desire, Kama and Kama Raga Apurita, absent such kind of strength alone, I am. That means that if Kama is not there, Raga is not there, then how to understand this strength? Shankara tells something different. Deha dharana matrardham. If a person striving, trying to maintain his body and the life force to live, deha dharana matrardham, whatever balam, the strength the person uses, that positive strength I am. See here, the strength is exhibited by Rakshasas also. Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, Ravana. But all that power is a destruction for destructing purpose. Then that balam I am not. That is because of their ahankara, their swabhava. So like that, Bhagavan telling, please note that otherwise everybody will take it for granted that and talk conveniently for their side. Now, the next point, Bhagavan says, just now he said that Kamaraga Vivarjita Balam, but again now he is telling, I am only Kamaha Bhuteshu Bharatarshava. O Arjuna, great among the Bharatavamsha, you are the person, you are a star like among the Bharatavamsha people, Bharatarshava. So, in between, Bhagavan praising the Arjuna. This is because if we want others' attention to listen to us, we need to pat them. This is general psychology. In Upanishads also, here itself, Arjuna, Bhagavan Krishna address Arjuna in many different names. In Upanishad also, Hey Tata, Hey Somya, like this, that pleasingly, my dear child, my dear loving one, like this they address. So that creates a positive, attentive preparedness in the listener. So same way Bhagavan using that word. Now this statement looks like a contradictory to his own previous statement. Kamaraga vivarjitam balam. But here I am only that kama desire in the people. Now here also Bhagavan putting a clause. No. Please understand that I am not contradicting. I am the kama in the all beings, bhuteshu, But what type of kama you know? Dharma viruddha kamaha bhuteshu asmi, which is not contradictory, which is not against to the dharma. Dharmika kamam, legitimate legal desire, legitimate legal, unbinding, non-binding desire, and which is follows close to the dharma. So dharma viruddha, dharma aviruddha, which is not contradictory or against to the dharma, that desire only I am. That means if the desire of a person, okay, now our desire is, we can have the positive dharmic desires and the spiritual desire. Now I want to get the moksha. It is also a desire. For that sake, I have to listen to the Bhagavad Gita. I have to go to the class. This is desire. But this desire is a non-binding desire. Non-binding desire. It won't bind you. It will liberate you. And it is not going to harm to you or to anybody. So this kind of positive, uh, divine or spiritual desire we can have. We should have. Therefore, even earning the money, procuring lot of money, wealth, is not said a bad thing. In our Shastra actually encourage. But that money, that dhanam, you earn dharmically. And then that through dharma, you can do lot of charity. So when this particular point, topic of dhanam, arjayet, and that point told in the Taittiriya Upanishad, a specific set of instructions given there, how important it is to do the dhanam, and all kind of that instructions, and same way earn the money lot and give the food for many, all this kind of instruction there. Shankaracharya specifically given a very clear definition. What is the definition? That dhanam should be dhanam dharmartham. Dhanam dharmartham. And because Veda Tatparyam is dharmam. Veda Tatparyam, particularly the Purvamimamsa part of the Veda, is dharmam. Unless otherwise the person establishes in the dharma, he is not become eligible for Brahma, to realize the Brahman. So Veda Tatparam is dharma. Now that dharma, how you can do dharma? So dhane, dhanat dharmam, dhanam dharmartham, charity. Dharmam, dharmam, jnana praptyartham. So charity, dhanam, all this will give, purify your mind. Then when your mind is purified, you will become a qualified person for the jnanam. So dharmam gnana prapti arhatardham. The qualification you will get for the jnana. Okay. That qualification, okay, sadhana chastya sampatti or arhata for jnanam gives the jnanam. Then jnanam mokshardham. See how beautifully it has connected. This is our Sanatana Dharma's code of conduct and the prescription. Therefore, here we have to note that Bhagavan himself cautiously putting a clause that Kamaraga Vivarchitam Balam I am. Same way, dharma aviruddha kamaha in the people, I am. So in this way, after telling that in 12th mantra, Echaiva satvika bhavaha rajasastamasascha ye matta eveti tan vidhi natvaham teshu te mayi. Now the 12th sloka, Bhagavan, after telling all that external things, I am only appearing as the taste of the water and the smell of the earth and the shining of the sun and all that. Then he came to the, in a person's also, whatever you see, the valor and the talent and the power, all that great qualities are also I am. Now, Bhagavan is going more deeper into the inner personality, the inner personality. Because just now he negated by giving two clauses about this dharma aviruddham and kamaraga vivarjitam. Kamaraga vivarjitam. That person only is now. I have to talk about these points. For that, I have to. Where is the kama desire? It is in the mind. Where is the raga? It is in the mind. Where is the uh, thought of to commit to do adharmic actions in the mind? So let us deal with this mind now. What is actually in the mind, in inner equipment? There also certain aspects are there. What he is telling Bhagavan, Echa eva satvikaha. Bhagavan telling that I am only bhavaha, means two meanings we can take in the pranis, in different categories and levels of these living beings, starting from the Swargaloka Devatas and demi-semi-gods, Gandharva, Kinnara, Kimpurusha, Apsaras, all this, and coming up to the lower yonis. Different bhavaha means pranis are the living beings, or another meaning bhavaha means the thought pattern. Thought pattern. So for this, Shankara says, Antakarana Parinamaha. The modification changes which takes place in the Antakaranam mind, or Chitta Parinamaha, we can say. So this Bhavaha means Padardhaha, also meaning. That means Pranaha, Pranis, Jivaha. So in this way, I am only Echaiva. What are the bhavas mainly in the mind and the chitta, antakarana, parinamaha? Three kinds, generally three kinds. One is sattvika bhavaha, and second is rajasika bhavaha, and tamasaha bhavaha. Three types. That is, for this, Shankara says, Sukha, Dukkha, Moha Vrittis, which leads to Sukha Vritti, Sukha Pravritti or Sukha Vritti, Sattva or Dukkha Vritti and Moha Vritti. So these three gunas dominates these three different vrittis. Vritti means that bhavas, thoughts. So, how come they are all happening? Bhagavan says here, you come, please know that I am only all that. It's telling all that internal modifications, whichever happens in the inner antakaranam, or because of these three gunas, the pranis are also getting a different level of existence and life, different bodies. All this is because of me, and I am only created all that from me only. Matta eva eti tan vidhi. Okay? Tan, all those things. Matta eva jayamana. They are all born out of me only. Iti vidhi sarvan samastan. Know that everything, all this bhava, different levels of pranas, life, living status, and the internal mental status. Sattva, rajas, tama bhava. I am only created all of them. Now here also again a contradiction. If sattva guna, rajo guna, tamo guna, everything is Bhagavan himself and he only created, then I need not to strive to remove my rajoguna or tamoguna, and I need not struggle to increase my sattva. So what? Basically, I am a hyperactive person. Who is sattvic? Sattvic person is a balanced, peaceful, calm, quiet person, and rajoguna person is aggressive, active, dynamic, and more selfish type. And tamoguna person is also will have rajoguna more, and then he becomes the cause for destruction, more greedy, more and more selfish. And in this way, I told in the third chapter while we are discussing about these three gunas and all that, again and again, Lord Himself is going to talk about the how to go beyond these three gunas and what are the gunas. Now here also some clarity will come to us. Now just remember that much. But certain know that I am only all that. Now here also again, you may take or people take it as advantage. Somebody goes and tells in the court in front of the judge, why you killed the person and why you did this crime. Then he says, no, I don't know. My mind is like that. That mind and that guna of the rajoguna, all that terrible attitude, all created by the Lord. He said in the Gita. Like that, we may justify our wrong actions, adharmic actions. So Bhagavan says that we may put the blame on the Lord, but for all this negativity and uh, asurika, demonic qualities and all that, Bhagavan says all that is because of their what? Um, whatever praninam swakarma vashat jayante, because of their own actions, the result of their own actions, these dominance of this rajoguna, tamoguna, sattvaguna, they are only themselves creating. But basically I am the samanya karanam for all of them, but I am not the vishesha karanam. Now here this other statement we have to discuss, and what is the samanya karanam and what is this vishesha karanam. Why I used these words now? Because Lord says after that, in fact, na tu aham teshu. In fact, I am in them, but in fact they are not in me. Natvaham teshu, natu aham teshu, te mayi. In fact, I am not in them, they are not in me. See, again contradiction. Or if you take natu aham teshu, I am not in them, but they are in me. Okay, one negative particle only will use it. Natu aham teshu, I am not in them, but they are in me. Means what? It looks contradictory. What is this? That means even though because of my apara prakruti, maya, they samanya karanam maya apara prakruti for sattva rajas tamo gunas to create in this world, even starting from the panchamahabhutas. In panchamahabhutas also gunas are there, and then after that their combination also gunas are there. That's why always this maya is attributed with the Trigunaatmika Maya Asti. Maya means consisting of three gunas. Three gunas. Brahma Ashrita Trigunaatmika Maya Asti. The Maya is not independent. It is depending on the Brahman and just creating the illusion and the projection with its three gunas. So that is the Samanya Karanam. It is a common everywhere in the whole creation. But that particular Samanya Gunam, Karanam, Gunam, is now in one person dominating and appearing. Dominating and appearing. Then naturally that Vishesha Karanam, I am not. That is all generated, created, cultivated by that particular the Ahankari Jiva. Ahankari Jiva. I will tell you one example about the Samanya Karanam and the Vishesha Karanam to understand this point clearly. For example, petrol is the common cause for a car to move. Yes, a automobile to move vehicle, car. Petrol is the common Samanya Karanam. Now, that car is the cost of 5 lakhs car or 15 lakhs car or 50 lakhs car depends upon the petrol will decide that. Petrol is having any, in any case it is involved in that? No. Now another point. Same way, that particular car, 5 lakhs car or the 50 lakhs car, that car is just to use to go somewhere move. Now where to go, in which speed to go, who will decide? Petrol? Never. Petrol is not deciding. Please understand this point. Example is so simple. Petrol is not deciding, and only the person who is sitting in that car, the owner of the car, he only decides where to go. Whether I have to go to the temple in this car, I have to go to the satsang, or I have to go to the mall and the club. Petrol won't decide. But without that petrol, this automobile cannot move. So petrol is the Samanya Karanam. In all the cars, same. Okay. Don't ask that now diesel and gas. Any one fuel. Common. It is common. Then, if that is not there, the vehicle cannot move. but the vehicle should be either costly or to keep the vehicle clean, neat, or dirty, or where to go, in which speed to go, all that decided by the inner sitting person or the owner of it. Yes or no? Yes. That individual factor deciding owner of the car, what model, what cost, what speed, where to go, is called Vishesha Karanam. Now you understand the point? Lord says that I am the Samanya Karanam in every Bhuteshu. Yeah, Matta Evedi Tan Vidhi. In fact, as the Samanya Karanam, Natu Aham Teshu. I am not there in them as the Vishesha Karanam. And they my, but they are also not in me means what? Are there in me means as a Samanya Karanam, I am only the cause in them, but as the Vishesha Karanam, they were not in me. I am not concerned about it. I am not responsible. Or this statement is taken in this way. Shankara writes, all these gunas and this world and everything, jivas, all are depending on me, but I am not depending on them. I am independent. They are all dependent. A dependent thing is always limited. A non-dependent swatantra vastu is always real, permanent. So dependent, they were all on me, but I am not depending on them. Same again that example. Petrol is not depending on those cars. Whether the car used the petrol or not, it doesn't matter. It won't bother. And the petrol is in the tank for 1 week, 1 month. The car is not at all used. Of course, petrol will get vapor, that is a different thing. But generally, petrol never bothers. Why this fellow is not at all taking the car out? The petrol feels that. In the same way, the Samanya Karanam Para Prakriti, the Lord, is just behind this Maya, Gunas, and all that. He is just sitting like a president. In his presence, these things are happening. In his presence, this Maya is start doing the dance. In his presence, because of this Maya, this mind is started dancing, and the whole world drama is going on. So in this way, the independent. That means Apara Prakritis depend on the Para Prakriti, but Para Prakriti is not depending on the Apara Prakriti. That's why this Apara Prakriti exhibits are not, no problem. Para Prakriti, that Satyam, Brahman, Paramatma remains as it is. As it is. More points will be cleared by Bhagavan later. And one more point you have to note that if you observe so far, Bhagavan is telling all more majoritarily positively. I am the good smell and the taste in the water, this, that, and I am the good power in the persons, and I am the dharmic desire in everybody. So, but later on, Bhagavan is going to tell about the negative also. But now, if we listen to that negative aspect also, we cannot digest. We cannot understand. That's why to understand the real, the maker as the untouched by anything, the Shuddha Brahma Parat Pararam, You need a lot of maturity in your understanding. And that's why Bhagavan also not hurriedly telling those negative things also. Gradually from here, when we come to the Vishwarupa Darshanam, then we will come to know how Lord is cruel or what it is actually. He seems to be already told that I am the Srishti Sthiti Layakarta, Prabhava Pralayas Tatha in this few slokas before. Okay, after telling this much, now Bhagavan coming to the conclusion of this particular is Ishvara Swarupam, his glory, and in 13th shloka, Bhagavan concluding like this. त्रिभिर्गुणमयैर्भावैः येभिः सर्वमिदं जगत् मोहितं नाभिजानाति मामेभ्यः परमव्ययम्. Just now in this previous discussion I told that Sattva-guna is the Sukha Dayakam and Rajoguna is the Dukkha Dayakam, Tamoguna is the Moha Dayakam, gives Moha, delusion. Now Bhagavan is clarifying here, and not only that, Bhagavan feeling that why the people are not understanding me and not listening what I am saying. Here Shankaracharya writes a beautiful avatarika, introduction to the next shloka. Evam bhutam api parameshwaram nityashuddha-buddha-mukta-swabhavam sarvabhutatmanam nirgunam samsara-dosha-bija-pradaha karanam mam na abhijanati jagat. Even though I am the creator of this entire creation and I am the Parameshwaram and the cause of all this entire jivas and jivarasis and everything, living and non-living things. And not only that, I am Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swabhavam. I am. And I am Sarva Bhutatmanam. I am only inner dweller of all the living beings. Okay? Already told, no? Mai sarvamidam protam sutre manigana ivaha mattah parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya. We saw just in the 6th or 7th shloka. So here, and I have no any attributes, I have no any partiality, I have no any likes or dislikes, nirgunam I am. But still, whoever knows me in this way, I am the samsara bija pradam. And of course, I am the seed of the samsara and bija pradaha karanam. But still, and I want to make this is a jiva's suffering and all that. Okay, why they are suffering like that? And mam na abhijanati, they are not knowing me what I am exactly, and they are searching for me somewhere, and they are not listening to me, but they say that we are the devotees of you, and they do whatever they like, but they never listen to me. My teaching they never listen, they never go to satsang. Like this, Jagat iti, in this way, Anukrosham darshayati Bhagavan. What I am reading is the Shankara Bhashyam. Anukrosham means Lord felt that pity He felt so bad. What is this? And in that, he got frustrated in one way, and he's telling, he now feeling the compassion towards the all the beings. And for that, why this Ajnanam? Tad check-in nimittam jagataha Ajnanam. Now question. If Lord is everywhere, in everybody's heart Lord is there, and Lord is only in all the Panchabhutas everywhere, but still why the human being is jivas are suffering, struggling, fighting, quarreling, feeling enviness, greediness. Why all this? Why this Ajnanam, Jagata Ajnanam? Because of what? If you ask like that, and Bhagavan himself wants to give answer to this, you know the reason? Now that is he told here. What he said? Trivihi gunamayehi bhavaihi. What I spoke to you in the 12th sloka, Arjuna, the different mental modifications and the thoughts and the attitudes, actually, not simply thoughts, attitude, the swabhava, trivihi gunamayahi. That means gunavikaraihi, ragadvesha mohadi prakaraihi. Generally, raga, dvesha, moha, all those things are there. And those inner mental personalities are bhavaihi. Okay, bhavaihi, already I have given the meaning to you. All this kind of different levels of existence they are getting, and but everywhere all of them are only struggling in the samsara with ajnana. Ebihi sarvam idam. Ebihi means as explained and told to you in this way, and this sarvam idam pranijatam. The entire jivas, particularly human beings and all, sarvamidam jagat mohitam, deluded, getting deluded. Mohita means avivekatam apaditam sat na abhijanat. Because of their intellect is deluded, moham, and that causes the aviveka. There is no discrimination. There is no time for the people to think and listen to the Gita or this thing. Because of the avivekam, non-discrimination, and that Sat, reality, my presence, my glory, na abhijanati mam ebhyah, they were not able to know me. यदोक्तेभ्यो गुणेभ्यः माम अभिजानाति. येभ्यः means I am ebhyah param. Who am I? What I am? I am beyond and the supreme, superior than those gunas and all that. I am gunatita. I told you, no, they are. I am the cause of them, but they are not going to affect me. I am the Samanya Karanam, the general cause, but the specially developed cause is by their own ignorance. Ebhyaha gunebhyaha, I am param vetiriktam, I am beyond, superior, vilakshanam. And not only that, I am param and I am avyayam. Avyayam means indestructible, undiminishing, undecaying, which never becomes reduced. Vayarahitam. There is no any loss in me. There is no any uh, diminishing in me. There is no any decay in me. Such a param avyayam. Here, param avyayam means, Shankara writes, Janmadi sarva bhava vikara varjitam. There is no any modifications in me. Free from the 6 modifications which generally this entire creation undergo through. What are the 6 modifications? Shadvikaraha. Because of the Shadvikaras only, this body is called Shariram. Shadvikara Sahitam Shariram. Shadvikarat iti Shariram. Asti. Asti Jayate Vardhate Viparinamate Apakshiyate and Vinashyati. 6 modification, which is started sprouting, sprouted, and then took the birth, asti jayate, then grows, vardhate, then keep on slowly changes, then slowly start withering and tithering and decay and disappear. Decay and disappear. These 6 modifications were not there, that is called avyayam, that is called aksharam, that is called para, that is called brahma. And after telling like this, so now Bhagavan wants to diagnose the disease of the samsara. Samsara means itself is equal to misery. Samsara, another meaning is equal to misery. So this samsara vyadhi is because of what? Now disease is this. And now disease is this, like that when the correct diagnosis is done and the correct treatment can be given. If the disease is not diagnosed properly, giving a correct treatment is very difficult. So like that Bhagavan now, he diagnosed the disease. The reason for the people getting deluded is these 3 gunas, they are under the influence of these 3 gunas, and the avivekinaha, they were not ready to listen. They cannot understand by themselves. They don't want to listen to the Mahatmas or great masters or my words. Now, then question will come, these Trigunas and Maya and all that is yours only, no? Your Shakti only, no? And then you are only responsible for everything. Yeah, he himself told that I am responsible for everything. But still, there is this point important. Samanya Karanam I am only. I am generally responsible, but specifically to suffer or to not suffer, to depend on the Apara Prakriti for your peace and happiness and the security or not, or depending on me, the Para, for your peace and happiness, security, and that job is yours. That job is yours. You ask for it, you try for it, you strive for it, then I will help you. I will provide the guide, I will provide the teacher. I already provided the Shastra. So many teachers are there. But are you available? Are you interested in listening? Are you want to change yourself? Are you ready to change? Then, if you are ready to change, that ability I will give you and develop in you, but you be ready first. Come forward. For that, Bhagavan telling very beautiful in the 14th shloka, Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya Mame Vaye Prapadyante Maya Metam Tarantite. I told about the trigunaihi bhavaihi, and because of yehi sarvamidam jagat mohitam navijanati, and all these three gunas are where they are in the Maya, but not in me. In Para Prakriti, they were not there, but in my inner power, which I use, use means with my sankalpa, just it will work. And in that Maya Shakti, it is just like a play, these three gunas work. Now you want to, what is your struggle, in this samsara? This whole world is nothing but the projection of the Maya. And the Maya is consisting of the three gunas. So the Maya, which is consisting of three gunas, is called Prakriti. That Prakriti is always will have the Vikruti. In this Vikruti, Prakriti, Trigunatmika, Maya created world, you want to try and find out some medicine solution. That is wrong. Your search of place is wrong. You are searching in a wrong place. One old lady, she lost her some finger ring, golden ring, and she is searching for that her lost ring. In the where she is searching, in the street, under the street light, she is searching. Then others also came and asked her, I lost my ring, she told. Then others also helping to search and find out because she is an old lady. After some time, 10 people are searched here and there in it. Then somebody asked, old lady, tell me really where you lost your this ring exactly. Where you, when you just thought what you are doing that, where you are sitting, where you lost the ring. Then that poor, ignorant, innocent old lady said, I lost my ring in my house kitchen. Then everybody is stunned and astonished, asked that, wondered, then why you are searching in the outside in the street light? She said, in my kitchen there is no light, and here there is a light. See? So if there is a light, but if you search, can you find that? Could you get that? Never. Because where you lost, there you have to search. You lost it to the yourself. You forgotten the Para Prakriti Paramatma, and you are running behind the Apara Prakriti world, which is the projection and creation and illusion of the Maya. Then how you get the remedy, medicine? It is not possible at all. Therefore, what to do? You turn towards me. You come to me. This is the message of this shloka. This we have to little more elaborate and think. So we'll see in the next satsang. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ हरि ओम तत्सत्